And in closing today, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope this has been enough information for you guys to really hear and get to talk. And feel free to ask me anything and just get to know me better. I've got lots of ways for you to meet me, whether it be on my Facebook page. You're more than welcome to check that out. That's all right. And so again, thank you guys so much. And when it comes to elections, you vote who you feel is going to be best for our school board and best for our students and best for our community to help with our education. And I think all three of us bring some really cool and amazing things. And I would like to say, if you do choose me to bring onto the board and work with the administration and work with the board now, I love some of the stuff that you guys are bringing in, and I would definitely love to work with them and look at helping them bring in some stuff too that we can work on together as a community. That's the biggest thing I always want to focus on. Is it's not about me, it's about us, and it's about what can we accomplish together. I use this hashtag called GISD Strong on my Facebook page, and it's crazy because the things that we can do together don't even compare to the things that we do alone. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, I want to thank everybody who's decided to give up your evening this evening, especially I know a lot of us usually have church on Wednesday nights and we're there, and for the kiddos who are missing their youth group, for my daughter who's missing her youth group, and for everybody that would probably rather be somewhere else and listen to us speak for an hour, thank you very much for coming here. But it shows that you're involved and you care and you want to know who is going to stand up for what you believe in and who is going to listen to what you believe in. Going back, Chris is right, I was going to bring it up. My daughter had the privilege of being asked to serve. I was so proud as a freshman mom of the superintendent's campus advisory committee. So I'm grateful that our superintendent has that program so that he can listen to the youth. It's important. The youth need a voice. You guys really do. Second of all, one thing that I forgot to bring up earlier, and I'd like to go ahead about safety. The district put out a survey back on April 23rd to 30th, 2018. And if you go look at that survey, not only did our chief of police and Sheriff Deeds say the most effective route of measure of security is a SRO at each campus. Our parents said it, that was their number one choice. Our teachers said that was their number one choice, and our students said that was their number one choice. They asked us to list in order, what is your preference? I'm an advocate who will listen to different sides. I'm an advocate who knows that I'm not so smart that there isn't somebody that knows something more than me. But I'm also an advocate who is going to listen to the constituents. When community members, when students and teachers take a survey and tell us how they feel, I want to make sure that I'm really digesting that. And if there's something in me that calls me to vote against that, I really better make sure that I do a good check to understand why. Not saying that you cannot ever go against what people say, but make sure that you're in alignment with the values that are best going to serve our students and our educators and our families. The success part of it. Cindy's right, we've got grading issues. I look at everything as far as success. We don't want to major in the minors. And what that means is we need to look at it from a holistic standpoint. We need to look at things such as the GPA to help close the gap for success. We need to look at the different campuses that are performing differently each year continually in closing the gap. I don't want us to only get caught up in the minutia, that we're not seeing the bigger picture. I don't want us to major in the minors. I want to make sure that we're looking at this from a standpoint of every single student deserves to succeed, and every single student deserves to be able to perform at their best. So safety, success, going back to be a vocal advocate for the taxpayers, making sure that we tell our state elected officials, hey, come on you guys, enough is enough. We need to figure out something here. It's not easy. We all run checkbooks in our own house, right? We all run our own budgets, and we have to make adjustments every year, every month, every week. But we do that with our priorities in mind. And so when we run our own household finances, we know what our priorities are, and we put those finances to those priorities. State needs to do the same thing. They need to figure out where their priorities are and put the money in the priorities, which I believe is in our children and our educators. You can invest two ways. You can invest right now for a better future, or you can invest in something later on because you forgot to invest right now. And it's a lot cheaper to invest in making successful kids to be successful adults than dealing with the consequences otherwise. I thank you all and look forward to meeting you afterwards. I thank our board members who are here tonight, and I thank you for your service as well. As I mentioned, not all board members, all of us agree on everything, but they set a really good example of how to have good conversations when you don't agree. And I know that they all feel that they always look out for the best interest of our children. So thank you very much.
Well, I'd like to thank each of you for coming out tonight. Your time is valuable, and showing that each of you coming out and doing your civic duty is very important. Go out and tell your family and friends what you heard here tonight. There'll be a video of tonight's proceedings posted. Where will it be posted, Ms. Rosowski?
On YouTube, Dr. Varner, and we will share it as much as we can. I told Chris he can share it on his page. I'll share it on mine. If y'all want to share, just I want everyone to hear in our community what these
Certainly.
candidates have to say.
We've got 3 great candidates. I want to tell you on election night, go out and make sure you vote. Take your neighbors. We can't lose. These candidates are all outstanding. There will be no losers on election night. One of you will win a chance to serve for 3 years. The other 2 will be winning a lot of freedom and less stress. But thank you for your willingness to serve. And can we give our candidates one more round of applause? And we are adjourned. The candidates will be hanging around for questions, so please come up and talk. Chris.
Thank you. My hands are still cold.
Looks like you got it.